So today we're going to talk about the rhythm notes. On the Western traditional music, you have the whole note. Let me go back here. Whole note, half a note, quarter note, eighth note, 16th note, 32nd note, 64th note. And 128 I did not find here. So, but today I'm going to work from the whole note into the 16th note. The whole note represents as a circle. The whole rest is that square below the fourth line, 1, 2, 3, fourth line. Half a note. The rest of the half a note is that square here above the third line, 1, 2, 3. So it means the half a rest and the whole rest are in the same space, that's the third space. But the whole rest is attached with the fourth line, below the fourth line, and the half a rest is attached with the third line, above the third line. The quarter rest that is squiggly, as you can see, or wherever you see that. Whole note, sorry, quarter note, quarter rest, quarter note, quarter rest, eighth note, eighth rest. So the eighth note has those flags or crochets. Eighth note, eighth rest, eighth note, eighth rest, 16th note, 16th rest. 32nd note, 32nd rest. This is the 6/4. Sorry, this is the 6/4 note. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you have those lines here, they refer to the flags. Just one line connected more than two notes is so 2 eighth note. 2 lines is the 16th note. 3 lines is the 32nd notes. 4 lines is the 64 notes. Let's do an exercise here. Let me see if we can make sure that so our reference out here is going to be the quarter note. So 4 quarter notes is equal to 1 whole note. 2 half a notes is equal to 1 whole note. 8 eighth note is equal to 1 whole note. So here I'm going to put it at 90 BPM. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's do one exercise here. The exercise that is in your files is to add the bar lines here. The time signature 4/4 here. Here is 3/4, 4/4. Just add the bar line after you count. Let's do an exercise. Let me put the so it's slow here. So ta 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 ta. Now I have a rest on the very first. So ta 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 ta. Now I'm going to have the rest on the second 16th note of the group of 4. Ta 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 ta. Now I'm going to have a tie. We're going to connect these 2 16ths. We're not going to say ta ta, but say ta 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 ta. They're in the same pitch note, which means so we're going to add tempo, add duration to the previous note. So the previous note 16 plus 16 is equal to 8, eighth note. So here is the abbreviation of that tie also, ta 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 ta. So ta 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 ta. The next tie is adding to the duration of the previous note. Previous note here is the 16th note. So ta 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 ta. Instead to sing ta 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 ta, you're going to tie. So ta 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 ta. So now I'm going to write the abbreviation so that this 2/16 note is equal to 1/8 note. So ta 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 ta. Now we're going to add the second and the third 16th note. So there's going to be the syncopation. You're going to transfer the fourth part of the tempo to the piano. So I'm going to ta 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 ta. Okay? Ta 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 ta. Here, combination from the chord note to the tie. So ta 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 ta. See now the tie. 2 chord note is equal to 1 half a note. So ta 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 ta. Here the 8th note. Ta 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 ta. So ta 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 ta. So ta 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 ta. 2 tied 8th note is equal to 1 chord note. So ta 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 ta. These 2 tied 8th note is equal to 1 chord note. So ta 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 ta. Here the 2 tied the third and the fourth is ta 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 ta. Here, so ta 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 ta, and so on. The dotted note means that you're going to have the note that you have plus the half of that note. It's equal of a dot. That dot is the half of the note. So you put a tie, so ta, ta, ta. So ta, ta. And here, ta, 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 ta. Let's find a music that has this rhythm here. The master Antonio Vivaldi. This is the summer. So ta 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 ta. Here on the bass, on the cello part. Let's see here on the violin solo. I'm going to scroll fast. So ta 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 ta. Before we go to the music, I would like to go again here, continue. Let me. Let's go to our elementary training for musicians by the Paul Hindemith. If you have time to read his preface, he kills the singers. Anyway, but the point is to work on the rhythm. Let's add on a metronome. I can get my metronome here. 8 BPM. What we're going to do, the metronome is going to give this, the chord note here in the bottom, and you say the ta, you hold how many chord notes here on the whole note. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So ta, 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 ta. And here on the rest, we don't sing the ta. Sorry, my. And here, ta, 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 ta. Let us see. Ta, 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 ta. Letter D. Ta, 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 ta. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4 has on the rest. So ta, 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 ta. Ta, 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 ta. Now let us see. Ta, 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 ta. Letter D of the exercise number 3. Ta, 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 ta. Now letter E. Ta, 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 ta. On the letter E, we're not going to clap or do the beats on the bottom part. One more time. Ta, 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 ta. So you continue the rest on the pause in the mid. So now let's go to the, let me open here first. Let me just find first here the. what we're going to do on this assignment, we're going to listen Vivaldi Summer L'estate. We are going to write just the rhythm cells, okay? Rhythm notes while you listen. So the eighth rest and 2 eighth notes. Eighth into 16 and eighth notes. Happening. Então, for the solo. After the eighth note, the 16th. The second note. Slide the eighth note to the 16th. Pattern. partitura side with the dotted second note. The second partitura. So here on Vivaldi, Antonio Vivaldi, you can find those elements of the rhythm. We have those patterns. So what you need to do is just to write here on the page 11 and page 13. What pattern is this? So 4/16th note with the 8th note tied with the 16th note on the solo. On the cello, on the continuo is dotted quarter note until soon on the page 13. The 32nd notes on the ripieno, the violin 1 and 2, on those violins, on the solo and the ripieno. 16th note on the violas, 16th notes on the cellos. And those numbers here, the figured bass numbers,